Let's talk about the people's favorite topic today, love. We're talking about it in the context of Christian men and women. What is going on? Either men are offering bare minimum or women are having unrealistic standards. We're going to talk about all of that today real quick. I want to begin with how relationships have now been more on social media. I mean, they have always been on social media, but more often than not, there is now more displays of showing beautiful romantic gestures online, or even just cute couple pictures online, and people are consuming this. So this part of the video is not even about the people that are posting the content, because the truth is, a part of it is we do need to see a healthy love exists. We need to see things on social media that would even encourage people to do better, right? So it's not about the people posting, but it's for the people that are consuming this information. And this video is for people that are interested in something long term and not like you're going for something short term. So now that that's established, I want to say that I saw a post on TikTok that spoke about this thing that has been on my mind, where you see people that post romantic gestures of their partners, maybe receiving flowers, going on dates, or even not just the romantic gestures, but just like you see a tall guy with a short girl and it looks so beautiful, so cute. These posts slowly shape your taste, making you chase things that you never even liked before, planting seeds that are not even your real preferences. Now that's the issue. And they were really okay with going for whoever worked good for their lives and their destinies, and not just on the superficial things. So I'm going to talk about the men and the women. Who should I start with first? Let's start with my dear women, because ladies first. One thing I've noticed is this contentification, which is where it seems like every woman wants the same type of man. You see a certain type of man with a certain type of woman, and then it's like, oh, you want that type of man too. But the first question is, are you your type's type? Like, are you really your type's type? And when I mean are you your type's type, I'm not even talking about physically, I'm talking about inside. Because sometimes it's also on the inside, not even on the outside for women. Like, oh, you like this man that's making this amount of money, he's doing this, he's doing that. But you yourself as a woman, yes, you're making that type of money as well, but are you putting in the work to become a wholesome woman? It's not going for somebody based off of superficial things. That's not just what goes with you and your destiny. And speaking about destiny, I think we need to come back to remembering that there are people that are good, but they are not good for you. So just knowing like what aligns with you and not going based off of like other people that you've seen on the internet. And one of my points is also like, women, I've found that sometimes it's not even a standard thing, it's a choosing problem, where like some women are really majoring on the minors and minoring on the majors, right? And what this means is that this is something I even learned when I was single, right? Not going based off of things that feed your own eye, like aesthetics of things, how a man looks, how a man's pocket is, where he can take you to the date night. Those things in the grand scheme of a long working relationship do not matter. What matters are the things that some people minor on because of what they've seen on the internet, which is the things you shouldn't minor on, that we need to remember and come back to basics so that you can have a good working relationship and you're not just choosing wrongly. It's one, somebody that is a Christian, somebody that has fruits, not just is a church goer, religious, no, that has fruits, and you can see this fruit. And if you're a Christian watching this video, I believe you know what the fruit of the spirit are. Somebody that sees it, and even if they are not fully developed, they are in the process of making that thing develop. Somebody that's teachable, somebody that loves you as Christ loves the church, somebody that is humble, somebody that is kind, somebody that will do anything to put a smile on your face, somebody that is kind to other people around them, somebody that when they talk, they may not fully know where they are going, but they have a vision, they have a picture of it, the things that really matter and sustain a relationship. Not, is it taking me on 5 dates a night? I'm not saying like interest and things shouldn't put a should not play. And this is not saying, oh, men should be bare minimum. We're going to get to the men, but talking about women, about like the part of choosing, like the things we need to remember are the things that will sustain a relationship. The things that actually matter when like you are married, it is how the person treats you as a woman. Like it is how the person cares for you. It's how the person makes you feel like you're the only one in this world, and not in a butterfly day, but even on the in a butterfly way, but even on the hard days. Those are the things that should be majored on. Choices should not be based on what you're seeing. Your choices should be based on what is meant for you. That is what your choices should be about. It should be about alignment. It should be about discernment. It should be about character. It should be about fruit, the things you can see. And when I mean the things you can see, not the superficial things. Those are the things that make a lasting relationship. Does he really care about your heart, your soul, your passions, the things that matter to you? No matter the lies that are on the internet that, oh, all men are scum, and so it's like at the end of the day, there are no men that have these things. Let me just go for the one that can, that has the looks, that has the money. I'm not saying don't go for looks and money, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying it should be a package in addition to the things that already matter, not outside of it. That's not going to make a long-lasting relationship that is fruitful and fulfills destiny. Again, I want to say that I know everybody marries for different reasons. So if that's the reason why you want to marry, go for it. But I'm not talking to those people in this video. I'm talking to people that want something tangible, that want something beautiful, fruitful, worthwhile, that there are still good men that possess character, teachability, genuine deep love for you, that feels as though this is sacrificial, this is unconditional. So there's that. So don't think that's not possible or that's out of reach. It is possible as long as your desires are inside of God's desire for you and not outside of it with the minor things that are distracting on the internet these days. And then on the flip side, I do want to say that I do recognize that some men, not all men, but some or even most men, but this is after I've addressed that there are good men as well that possess good moral values, standards, and consistency. But I don't want to address the part of some men, some of you have bad behavior. Some of you have bad behavior because at the same time, there are princess men now that are watching these things that are happening on social media, and all of a sudden that has become criteria on how to pick a wife or what a woman should have. I know I'm a woman addressing men, but my little opinion about men and my observation is that there are some men that want wives but don't want to be husbands. And what that means is that a man that's marrying a woman for the sake of marrying, or also for the aesthetics and the point of marrying a woman, but they are not willing to put in the work that it takes to be a husband that is stipulated in the Bible for what a man should be and what a husband is supposed to be. Which, to my point, sometimes the contentification that's going on is you end up with men that want wives and not men that are ready to be your husband. And that's why one has to be very careful in making sure you are choosing people based off the right things to the best of your ability, and also committing into God and letting him lead you and not you going by your flesh. And back to the men, basically, is that I have found that there are some men that are emotionally unintelligent, that are not willing to put in the work, that believe it's a woman's job to put in the work to make a relationship work, because a wise woman builds her home, Abi. You don't really know what that means. And genuinely, that needs to stop. If you're a man watching this video, you have a man watch in your life, send this video to him. That needs to stop. Enough of lack of accountability, lack of genuine friends circle that can communicate what is right to the people in their lives. Like, enough of that nonsense. But yeah, for my ladies, there are men out there for you that's not this type of men. Like, I promise you, I'm talking from experience and other people's experience that I also know do not have a limiting mindset. Really, what I just want to, close off with is that relationship is not something to compare with other people on the internet, though. It's not something to pressure yourself about and go based off of like other people's thing you've seen on the internet. That's not relationship. Relationship is that's not marriage. I mean, marriage is destiny. It's an assignment, and it's important that you do it with the wisdom of God and not with the wisdom of man or with the wisdom of your eyes that's just feasting off of things, but going in actually with God to know, like, okay, God, who does God have for you? Relationship, not I can say relationship, marriage as well is not, again, I'm talking about long relationships that you want to. When I meant long-term at the start, what I meant was marriage. It's also not supposed to be aesthetics. It's not aesthetics, it's not the glamour. No, there's more to it. And honestly, even if you don't want a marriage that is like, you feel like, I'm not a pastor, it's not supposed to be grandiose or whatever like that, like you don't want to fulfill any big purpose and plan, which if you're watching this channel, you should know you're supposed to, there's a reason that you're supposed to marry somebody, there's a purpose that's supposed to be fulfilled in it. But let's not say you don't believe in that. Just even the everyday living with the person, trust me, you don't want to end up with somebody that is just good for your feed but not good for your home, your everyday life. You don't want to end up with such a person, so you need to be careful and wise in making such a decision. If this video blessed you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and let me know what other videos that you like from me in the future. Thank you. Bye.